Locate the thread stand support bars and remove the Phillips head screws from the top. Set the screws aside. Insert the first thread stand support bar into one of the large round openings on top of the machine. Screw it into the threaded opening. Repeat with the second support bar. Place the thread tree on top of the support bars with the angled bars facing up and secure it with the Phillips head screws that you removed earlier. Attach the thread carrier tubes between the slot just below the top thread tensioner and the slot above the first thread guide on the tension base. I find it easiest to work from the center out, so count the slots on top and bottom to make sure you are attaching the tubes correctly onto matching numbered slots. Place one foam thread disc over each hole in the thread stand base. Secure them by inserting a plastic thread spindle over each foam base. Place the 15 thread colors that you want as your initial selection over the spindles on the thread stand. Here's a tip. If you allowed enough room to walk behind your machine, place the colors that you will use the most on the front row. This will allow you to tie on new colors to the cones at the back of the machine while the machine is running. If possible, try not to place colors that are very similar, such as black and navy blue, in close proximity to each other, such as on adjacent needle bars. This could lead to accidental misuse of a similar color. You will use every eyelet on the thread tree to guide the thread in a straight path toward the first tensioner. To assure that you use each eyelet, follow this procedure. Place the thread spools on the stand and thread the first 3 cones in this order: back row, middle row, front row. Repeat this threading order with the next 3 cones, starting with the cone on the back row, then the cone on the middle row, and finally the cone on the front row, to complete threading each spool through the eyelets on the upper thread tree.